All right, so we're going to get started. Happy Wednesday night, everyone. I'm so happy you guys are here. We're going to have some new people jump on, and we're going to record this. So I'm going to just kind of go about like my story, and then Andrea's going to go ahead and talk. You guys obviously know me, though. I'm Caitlin Hunter. So I was a teacher. I'm from Illinois. I went to school at Grand Valley, and then I moved to this area in Michigan for a teaching job, but I tried it out and it wasn't for me. I was completely stressed out all the time. I loved teaching, but not in that aspect. But I was just completely miserable. I really was. Like, I was playing it off like I was fine, but I was so stressed out, and I was just eating and drinking way too much and just not taking care of myself. And that's how I got introduced to these products. Andrea and I taught kindergarten together, and then I got bumped up to 6th grade, and she started It Works only about a month earlier than I did. She came in my classroom one day and she's like, hey, like, do you want to try this keto coffee? I've tried this. I've had awesome results. Do you want to do it? And like, I've heard of like Courtney Bohr, and like I followed her for about 3 years, and we've talked about the keto coffee before. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bunch of nonsense. No way. But all I needed was that one person who I trusted to say that, like, okay, this is real. This works. So I tried it, and it's completely changed my life. I've lost 15 pounds. I feel so much healthier. I'm me again. I decided to not go back to teaching and do this full time, because I've learned the teaching I love is this. It's teaching people who want to learn. It's teaching people who are interested and interactive and engaged, not pounding it into kids' heads. This is what you need to know, and I'm not saying it's a forever thing, but right now this is what I want to do. So I'm so blessed that I'm able to do this full time now. So if Andrea, if you kind of want to introduce yourself to everybody, yeah. I'll pin you on.
Okay. Hi, guys. So I'm Andrea, if I haven't met you already. I started in the business about 4 months ago. I am a teacher currently. So like Caitlin said, I teach kindergarten. I am in Michigan, so I went to school at Grand Valley. And so, yeah, so when I started 4 months ago, I joined sorry, I'm literally cooking and my timer is going off. Sorry, this is my life. I joined literally for gas money and bill money. Can you even hear me? Okay. Sorry, guys, this is my life. Okay. Anyways, I joined literally for bill money and gas money, like an extra $200-300 a month. That was all I needed. But I came in with the mindset of that's what I wanted, but I knew I wasn't going to settle for anything less. Like, I knew, me not getting that extra $200 or $300, that wasn't an option. That wasn't on the table. I was going to get that if it was the last thing I did. So I joined, and in my first 6 weeks went Ruby, and then in 2 months I went Emerald, and this month I'm going Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, so super exciting. And a lot of you are promoting with me, so that's super exciting. But kind of just like the biggest thing, I talk about this every Zoom, be consistent in your mindset. If I had come in with quitting on the table, or I'm just going to give it a try and we'll see if it works for me, like, I wouldn't be where I am. You're going to make it work. Like, this is it. Like, we're all going to the top, and that's just how it is. Mm-hmm. And you have to have that mindset. That's just key. And so, yeah, I guess I plan to start teaching. I'm teaching summer school right now part-time. I go back to teaching end of August, and then I plan to teach one more school year, and then this will be my full-time job. So
nice. Awesome. Well, if you want to, so we want to talk first about being accountable and what you need to do to be successful. So Andrea, do you want to go ahead and talk about like our daily 6, like what we need to do to be successful in this?
Yeah. Sorry, really quick before I start that. I was tallying up numbers with Caitlin earlier, to the point where if anyone messages, we can tell you exactly what you need to promote, like, to the dot. Okay, so game plan for July, since it's July 10th? July 10th. So we have 20 days left of the month. I know right now it's like the half off starting, like $49, and that's huge. So be focusing on that, but at the same time, to promote, we need volume.
Like our team specifically.
Orders. Like, I can't emphasize enough. We need customers. So, yes, enrolling those distributors are going to be amazing long term, and we do want distributors. All I'm saying is, let's not make our entire social media distributors. My goal for you guys, and what I always have done, is be posting twice on your story a day about customers and the products, and then once about distributors. So you're posting 3 times, twice about customers and getting orders, and once about joining the business and being a distributor. That's kind of like what I want our general game plan to be for this week. Since the distributor deal ends, we're going to do that for this week. And then the last 2 weeks really is just orders. I know how I do it. Cheyenne Knox, Courtney Bohr would kind of build the team in those first 2 weeks of the month. And the final 2 weeks is volume. Get yourself promoted. So that's kind of the mindset I'm trying to do right now, is really this week, kind of do both. Twice a day about orders, once a day about distributors. The last 2 weeks are going to be go orders, all products. Once we start then in August again, we'll go back to building our team up and really working on those distributors. So that kind of makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's going to be our kind of general game plan for the rest of the life.
What do we need for volume as a team?
As a team, we need around like 1,300.
Okay.
Which really isn't that much.
And the thing is, if we break it down, like, because what some teams will do is they'll break it down. Say, all right, this person, like each person needs this much. Literally, if every single person can get one triple threat order, like up to like 120, we could do it. And that's not that much, but like when you see the big numbers, like, holy cow. But like, how many of us are there? 10 now? About? Like, we could totally do that.
Yeah. And I was sitting on Caitlin's couch and we were talking about it, and we were watching like professional development on the TV. And I was like, well, I want to promote, so I have to double my work. Like, that's just how it is. So if I usually am sending out 150 messages, I'm sending out 300. I sat on her couch, messaged a bunch of people, and I got in 2 orders and 2 that are coming in on Friday, because I was I want to be done for the day. I did my job, but I got to double it, and then brought in some orders. So, yes, that's going to be our game plan. Okay, Kiana just texted me. She's getting on. But I'll just run her through that again. Okay, anyways, so then daily 6 list. Oh, she's already on. Never mind. Okay, daily 6 list, just to review. You guys, you have to be doing this. Like, this is key. Every single one. Number 1, post on your social media. I know when you're new, it's hard. It's, for some people, like, out of your comfort zone. But guys, if you didn't have to jump out of your comfort zone and step out of it, everybody would do this business. Right. It would be that simple. So you got to do it. And I promise you, I'm the first one to say, when Courtney told me to start posting on social media every single day, I was like, what? I don't even want to make my first post. Like, you're crazy.
Oh, and I was freaking out.
I'm like, okay, Caitlin, we're taking a photo shoot this day and this day and this day. And I'm going to have pictures for every single day for the rest of the day.
We did.
Literally. So it's hard, but guys, get over the like tough part of it, and all of a sudden you're going to be bringing on all the money, and everyone's going to be wanting to join you, and it's going to start being like the best thing. Like, heck yeah, I'm going to make this post. Like, I had people when I first started reach out and like doubt me, tell me I'm going nowhere with this. I'm, dumb to join this business. And now, seriously, they'll message me like, oh my gosh, you proved me wrong. Oh my gosh, you're right. Like, you're doing awesome. One girl, she's talking about joining now because of and she doubted me. She's one person that said, don't do this business. So have that mindset. You're going to prove them wrong, and you're going to do it. And now it's the best feeling. I love posting. It's like one of the favorite parts of my day. So be posting on your social media. So you're trying to post on your main feed of Instagram. I get it. Some of us, it's hard. Okay, then aim for every other day. But be consistent and be doing that.
What you can also do is, when you're watching a professional development, write out your posts on Sunday. Whenever you have time. Click out what pictures you want, write your whole post. So when you're busy during the day, copy, paste, boom.
Yeah, you guys, in Instagram, you can literally save the draft. So like, I have my next 3 pictures that I'm going to post with captions already done. I literally just click on and hit post. So when you have a free minute, just do it. I just, like, Caitlin and I, we go outside, we take a bunch of pictures, and I have pictures for the entire next week. Mm-hmm. So it's that simple. Or I'll have my boyfriend do it. Like, whatever. Just pick a day, pick out 3 outfits, and go crazy. Then you have them, find your captions, copy and paste from us. Literally, like, we want to help each other. Look at other leaders and their captions. Anything you post can, like, post a picture of your dog, okay? Because this business, I spend more time with my dog. I can take walks and still make money. Like, anything can be twisted into this business. Like, anything you do, especially vacations, like PJ was just on, or I was just on a trip. Like, vacations, especially your kids, your family, that's a simple one. You have more time with your family. You know, with school, I'm so busy, but I'm still able to make this business work, and I'm bringing in an income while going to school. So many people can relate to that. Just be relatable. Be relatable. People want to see your real life. So your Instagram isn't picture of skinny coffee and chocolate greens and TFX. It's your life, but the caption tells that you work for It Works. Not the picture, the caption.
Right.
Okay? So be posting on social media. Facebook, be posting. I post every single day on Facebook at least twice a day, usually about the products. So you can literally go to my page and copy and paste. Like, I would love if you did that. So be posting, copy, paste, come up with your own, whatever you want, but be posting on Facebook. Even if you're not getting likes, you guys, or comments or whatever, people are seeing it.
Yep, they're watching.
Remember, the work you're putting in now is going to pay off in 2 to 3 months. So people are seeing it. Even if you look at top leaders, I was like looking at this the other day, tons of them have 0 hits, like on Facebook, no likes, no comments, and they are a top leader. So people are seeing it, even if you feel like they're not. Your work it's paying off, I promise. So that's number 1, be posting on social media. Number 2, share your business on your story. Look at any of our stories. We're blowing it up all day, every day. You should never not have a story.
Right.
If you posting, I mean, if you need anything to post or you feel like you don't have stuff, text us and we can send you stuff to save in your camera roll so you have stuff to post. It takes like 2 seconds, literally. And just be mixing in your daily life with it so you're relatable. So as I always tell people, you know, I love to travel and I teach on the side. So I constantly am posting about those 2 things. But in between those teaching posts or, you know, pictures of my boyfriend or of my family or traveling, I mix in pictures of the products on my story, and you pull them in by your interests, and then boom, you hit them with the products. So, you know, Courtney pulls in people with their fashion, and then she hits them with the products that way. So kind of find your niche, find your 2 things. Doesn't matter if it's your boyfriend, your daughter, your son, your dog, your fashion, travel, whatever it is. Own that, post it daily, and then feed in the products.
Right.
Yes, and then anything you see of our, screenshot and use it. By all means, we share everything.
Be sure to hold it down so you don't see your name in it. But yeah, literally, screenshot it, save it, post it. There's no shame in that. I was talking to Sadaf. Follow the leader. Whatever you see us doing, do it. We're not offended. We're honored if you do that. That shows you're doing work. You're showing initiative, okay? Do exactly what we do. You can use our exact words. We don't mind. That's fine.
Yes.
I know. I used yours the other day.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
Yeah. I love it. It was great.
Okay, number 3, grow your followers. I know we say it every time, but you need new eyes. Like, you're going to hit a halt. Remember, you hit a halt, and it becomes the hardest when a big thing is about to go down. So it's a good thing, but you got to push. And like we said, you got to double your work. So if your goal is to follow 100 people a day, it's got to become 200. That's just how it is. So start following. I mean, I seriously probably followed 300 sitting on Caitlin's couch today. Like, it doesn't take that long. It really doesn't. Find someone who's active on Instagram and click on their recent. I mean, this is how I do it. Everyone has different methods, but I click on somebody who kind of I just can relate to, whether it's a friend of a friend, something like that. But somebody kind of my age where I feel like they would enjoy the products and kind of benefit from it like I do. I'm kind of in that same phase of life as me. That's just where I found the most success. I've tried a million things. I used to go off bloggers, but lately what I've been doing that I found has really grown my followers. What is so funny, Sadaf?
Sorry.
Oh, she's muted, I think. So I can't hear her. Okay. Anyways.
I'm laughing at Caitlin's message in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to interrupt. I was trying to say how you need to unfollow, or else you'll end up with 4,000 people and like 1,000 followers.
Wow.
I apologize. I didn't mean
She's
to
like,
interrupt.
I can't get it down. I can't. I'm like, just unfollow them. But anyways, what was I just saying? Following people your age.
Like doubling and tripling your followers,
Yep.
whatever you're doing.
Yeah. So then I go to somebody like a friend of a friend or something like that, someone my age. I click on their last picture that they posted, click on the likes, and I go through and follow all girls over 18. That's just kind of the general population that feeds to us. Of course, men can buy our products, but for the most part, that is the population that you're trying to grow. Also, Caitlin posted a picture. I guess I should have had it up on my phone about, like, it said how it was pink. It was like a host to post, if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
I can get it.
Yeah. And that one, I made it for myself and her. Here's hers. Yeah, like that. And it literally has her phone number at the bottom, my friend. I made it like one for her. It said my daughter, and I made them for myself. So if anybody wants them, just send me a picture of you and I can make it. You can tell me if you want to say my friend, my daughter, my mom, my whatever. Have everybody post it, or your family who wants to support you. Like, now is the time because it's like distributor week, half off. But yeah, that's like a good host to post for just Instagram or even Facebook. I had my aunt just post it to her main feed. I was like, she's terrible with technology. I'm like, it's so easy. You literally just post one picture and you're done. No words are even needed. So if you want me to make it for you, just send me a picture of you and let me know what you want it to say. But yes, be growing your followers. So if you usually follow 100, make it 200. If you usually follow 200, make it 400 for this month. Number 4, be messaging people. You have to be messaging people. I sent in the chat today one that's been working really well for me. If you need it, text me. I can send it again. But you have to be messaging people. If you feel like you're at like a halt right now where you haven't been enrolling customers lately, or you're kind of struggling with that, send Caitlin or I, or you can put us in a group chat for whoever answers first. Send us screenshots and we can kind of walk you through the combo again if it's needed. If you're ever like, I don't know if I should say that, if I shouldn't, ask us, put us in a group chat. One of us will answer.
And please don't be like ashamed to do that. I still do that with Andrea. Yeah. Literally. I'm like, I don't know what to say to this. People come up with weird crap, okay? Like, sometimes I don't know what to say back. I'll still text Andrea. But that's, again, you're never annoying us. You're showing us that you want this. You're showing us the initiative, okay, and the drive. We are more than happy to do that for you all of the time, okay? So please feel free to do that.
I'll literally walk you from the first message.
Last night, but I did.
What's that?
Oh, I texted Caitlin last night about somebody who had messaged me, and I was like hesitant to text her because I'm like, oh, I don't want to bug her.
No, you're never bugging me, ever. I promise. You're bugging me if you're not working.
We want you guys to please utilize your upline. That's like the best thing you can do. Also, fun trick, if you've been in the business for a few months, today I learned, we were going back through and I was like, okay, I have to grow my followers because I've messaged over 2,000. Like, I was looking at all my followers. I was like, okay, I've messaged, 2,200 people while being in the business. I need to message more people because I want to promote. So I sat there and I grew my followers. And then I was like, well, I could re-message these people. Like, yeah, we want to follow up. But I was like, what about all the people who read my message when I first joined and didn't answer me? So I went back in my messages to 4.5 months ago, and I went through every single one that read my message, didn't answer me. On Instagram, you guys, you can hold it down and you can unsend it. So I held it down. I unsent the message.
And we tested it out. It works.
I don't remember from 4.5 months ago. And
how do you unsend?
You literally.
You hold it down, and then it'll say unsend or copy.
Look, I'm going to write testing for Zoom. Okay, so I just sent it to Team Hunter. It should go through. And then you literally, can you see, hold it? Yeah. And then click unsend, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
So
freaking magic.
Granted, if you're brand new, you're going to have to wait a month or two to do this. But if you've been in it for a little bit, you could go back because people now have watched my story. They've seen my success. They see stuff has worked. They see that my business is going places. So I went back and I unsent all the messages to these people and I resent them a new one because the message I use now that I feel works really well is not what I was using when I first joined this business 4.5 months ago. Because of course you figure out tricks and what works and what doesn't. So it was a different message, and whether they remember I messaged them or not, clearly from what they can see, I didn't message them. What they think.
I haven't gotten any customers from it, but like you're saying, going back with people that just read it, I did what I think it was Courtney or whoever was saying, didn't mean to piss you off or whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I was just like, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. And within 10 minutes, I had like 20 responses, and they were like, what? I'm so sorry. I saw this. I guess I was working or whatever. I haven't gotten any customers from it, but it definitely got them back in and asking questions. That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Very good.
Yeah, and even if they didn't become customers, that's still another step. You gave them the information, give them another month or two, and they'll be back to buy.
Right.
So moral of the story, though, is I did this, and I got a customer right away. And she was a girl who literally read my message and didn't answer me when I joined 4 months ago. So just a fun trick if you've been in it for a bit. If you haven't, tuck that away for in a few months.
Not even a bit. Like, I did it for people 3 weeks ago. It's okay. you can unsend, because, like, you know how we say follow up like 7 times? I unsent 5 follow-ups. So they didn't know that I did that.
Yeah, you guys literally, like, they literally can't be like, you just messaged me, because look at this type of messages we didn't, so.
Right.
Whatever. Anyways, okay, so number 4 was message. 5, follow up. That was on our list to talk about later, but we're just going to combine it now. Follow up. You have to follow up. If you don't follow up, people are going to fall through the cracks. I have 2 people who told me they're going to order on Friday. If I don't follow up, bet you money they're not going to order. They're just not. So you have to follow up. For example, people that are going to order Friday, I'm going to message them tomorrow night or tomorrow midday and just say, hey, I'm so excited for you to get blank, whatever the product is. Are we still planning to have you order tomorrow morning? Just to kind of remind them and put it in their head. But yeah, you have to be following up. So there's 2 ways I've done it, but you have to have something. So whether you just joined or you've been in the business for a while, I have like a notebook right here. I'm trying to get it out for you guys. But like I have a list of all these names of people to follow up with. So I put their name. If I don't know them, I just put their Instagram username, because you should be sending out so many messages that when you go to your messages on Instagram, like when you scroll, you can't find certain people. So just write down the username, then you can just type into the search bar. But so I just put like the name, dash, and then the products that they were interested in. And then if they told me, oh, I have to wait till payday, when is payday? They tell you payday, you write that date down next to their name. If it's, oh, check back to me at the end of the month, all right, I put like the 20th of that month. But put a date next to them that you are going to follow up with. And then and if it was like, oh, maybe a later time, I usually just do 3 weeks or right before the end.
Okay, I have a question whenever you have, I don't want to ruin your speech right now.
Okay, yeah, that's really it. But just, yeah, put the products and the date, and then like, so I have a list for follow-ups. I have like a potential distributors list. Yeah, these are kind of more like what I'm going to talk about on trainings. And like I do like who I need to send samples to with their addresses, exactly what they want. But you need something to be saying organized. These are training notes.
Right. And it might take a few things to try. I've tried 3 different things to find what works for me. I tried just a notebook. I tried my phone. Now I'm using Captivate and a journal, like, and my calendar. So I see it every day. So it's like each day I use that. So don't be afraid. If something's not working, fix it. Try something new. Don't be afraid to try something new.
The other idea is if you have like a big planner that has like a straight up calendar, be writing down, like if they give you a date, go right on that day and put in their name, and whether it's message them, they were going to place an order, follow up, whatever it is. But really, unless it's like a straight up, I'm pissed at you for messaging me, why would you do that? I'm never interested in this. You should be writing their name down. If it's like they're really uninterested, okay, follow up with them in 2 months. But these people just want to see your journey, and then they come back. They always come back. So, yes, either something like this, how I explained, or a calendar, but you need something because otherwise you're going to lose people that would be customers. They just need to be reminded. Go ahead, Maggie. What was your question?
I was just going to say, like, I know we've been talking about followers, and I remember that from, like, literally the first day I even started, but not followers, following up people, but okay, what kind of group of people are you talking about when you're following up? Are you talking about like everyone you've ever messaged regardless if they answered or not, or just the people that have answered?
People who have answered. So people who, usually this is people that we lose in the process of the conversation. Usually when you hit them with the price, that's where you lose them. So, you know, it could just be like, hey girl, I'm just checking in to see if you were still interested in skinny coffee. And then, you know, if you want, I like to keep it short and sweet. That's my personal opinion, but you could feel free to add in, you know, hey, we're also doing a $70 Target gift card giveaway for anyone who places an order this month. I immediately thought of you. So I try to always say I immediately thought of you, make it personal. I really like that. But yeah, usually it's people who you've kind of lost in the process, or, you know, they pick something from that list and, you know, they pick coffee that burns fat, you send it over, they stop responding.
Or
hey,
even someone just they I personally, anyone who initially responds to it, anyone who says, can I send a list over? It'll end in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. We're fine.
Okay.
What else was on the list to talk about besides? I'm trying to remember. We're good.
How to stay motivated and to hold yourself accountable.
Yes. Ooh, are you being pulled over, Maggie?
No, that's a engine thingy thing.
Good.
There was one more thing I thought. Where is my notes are everywhere now. Shut this.
Okay.
Oh, last thing on Daily 6, self-development, be doing it. We try to send as much as possible in there, but it really does help you when your mind's in a good place, your business is in a good place.
Yes.
So that was Daily 6, and then, yes, the next thing was accountable, right?
Yeah, so put that on put it in the background. I know you guys are messaging, you should be messaging. Put it in the background. I put it in my car. When I'm driving, everyone's driving everywhere all the time. Put on your self-development, put on your podcast, anything. You have time, put it in the background, okay? Staying motivated and accountable. You need a dream board, okay? Yeah. If you need to be saying your goals daily, you're going to forget.
I made a goal for myself today, and I said it to her to hold me accountable, my goal.
Yes. So I made, or do you want to share that? Go ahead and share that.
And Caitlin, too. Our goal is by the time we're 31, so how long? We have like 6 years.
Yeah.
We're going to be inducted into the Millionaires Club from It Works. So we're saying it now. We're owning it.
That's the goal.
So that's what happened. And to be honest, you guys, that's my motivation. Like, this not working, or me staying emerald, or me not going diamond or double diamond or triple diamond, or it's literally not an option.
Right.
Like, I stay motivated because I don't want to be a teacher anymore.
Right.
I love the kids. I love it, but I don't want to do it anymore.
Right. So you need your daily goals. You need your, I set mine new, because last time I had my goals for June. I made July goals. Okay. I'm going to hit emerald by July 20th. I'm going to go diamond by the end of July. I'm going to sign 5 more DTs, and I'm going to be the mass enroller that I know I am. Okay. You need to make short-term goals and long-term goals. Long-term goals, I'm going to make more than my teacher salary by the end of August. Okay. Set a date. If you don't set a date, it's never going to happen. 7 steps to 7 figures or whatever. If you don't put a date, if you don't put it on a timeline, it's never going to happen. Keep yourself accountable. Have freedom in my schedule enough to not have to check my bank account constantly, and also live on the lake with a boat. Okay, we're going long term. That's what I want. I'm gonna get it. And then my why. You need to write down your why, guys. Write it down. Have it out in front of you. I need to go emerald and diamond to make enough money to pay my bills and not have to get a job that I hate. And then I need to support myself financially to build a steady income for my future family. All right, no, it's not right now, but I have huge news. Okay, so my built up from now, I kind of put my It Works paycheck on the side, didn't put it in my bank account now, until now, but I am able to pay my entire rent for next month on this. Like, that hasn't happened before. Like, that's huge. Okay, like, you need to make goals for yourself. Like, that was my goal. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do my bills, okay? Like, make short-term goals, make long-term goals. Like, this is so huge, okay? Like, it's real. It'll happen. It'll happen for you, okay? But make a calendar and put how much volume you need daily. I'm really not sure when this is going to click us out. About 6 minutes. This is an old one. This isn't mine, but write out what you need. If you want to go Ruby, you need 2,000 volume. Divide that by 30. How much do you need daily? About 80, okay? I want you to write down every single day how much you got and how much you need to get. That's how you stay accountable, by visualizing it. Also check in with people. You guys are all in teams. Yes, we're all in one big team. Talk to the person next to you. Talk to the person on your little rank, okay? Who you're on your team with. Divide up the volume. Hey, if you commit to getting this, I'll commit to doing this. Okay, obviously we're all in one big team, but we're all here for each other, okay? Make an accountability buddy. Following, use Captivate. I have some new friends. Oh my gosh, I'm like teacher. New friends. Some new of our DTs are like, well, I don't know how to get people. The app Captivate, all right? What it does is it discovers people based on the things you like, people you follow, and it makes a list, okay? Literally, you can like follow 50 people at a time. You can also unfollow 50 people at a time. Apps, certain apps I like to use, I'll type them in. Canva, and in stories. These are the easiest to use. I'm not super techie. Not super techie, but those are the easiest to use. I highly suggest write those down. And anything you ever see us use, ask for the template. Literally text us, say, hey, can I have that template? We'll send it to you and make it your own. Okay. Also screenshot other people's, like their posts. Okay. Like copy off of it. Like I said, follow the leader. If what you see people doing is successful, do it. Okay, make it your own, obviously, but follow the leader. Also, this is huge. Okay, I want to make sure everyone is in. We have 2 pages on Facebook: Dash to Diamond and Diamond Tribe. Okay, there are, and check it out on your computer, not your phone. It looks different, but there's. Honey's playing. There's in the files tab. Where is it? They had Jade Hooper. Literally, it says objections. What to say to objections. Okay, overcoming objections. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have this, that, and the other. She has a whole freaking paragraph, okay? She's one of the top, like, 20 income earners. She put that on our page. I put that in my notes. So whenever someone says, I don't have time, I don't have money, copy, paste. But there's so many resources, and if you're only using us, you're failing yourself. We only know so much. We have people who've been in this company's been around 18 years. You know how much information we have? So much. Okay, so utilize that. Also, there's last month's assessment. I just printed this out. Basically, it says, all right, how many loyal customers did you get? How many fast start bonuses did you get? How many distributors? What was last month? What's my goal this month? And how am I going to get over it? Okay, like how am I going to help you? How am I going to help myself out? What's my commitment to how many LCs I'm going to get? What's my commitment to how many distributors we're going to get?
Where'd you get that at?
In Dash to Diamond in the Files tab. So Dash to Diamond in the Files tab. But like having things like this is what's going to keep you accountable. Visualizing your goals. Writing down, all right, I got this many customers last month, I need to beat that. I have a tally. I got this many in June. I need to get twice as much in July. You need to visualize it, okay?
I gotta say one thing before this ends, but finish what you're gonna say.
No, go ahead.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so just quick review. My goal for everybody, I know it's high, but we aim high because really we don't want to aim for just one promotion. If we hit that promotion this month, we're still gonna keep going to the next one. It'd be cool to double promote. Okay, so everyone's goal is 400. 400. It's the 10th of the month. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. We all got this. If you're stuck at all, screenshot us messages. Oh my gosh, less than a minute. Okay, be blowing up your stories. What I wanted to say was though, is pick a product that you love. So like if you look at my story, like don't be posting every single product we have. Like we have over 50 products. Don't do that. Pick your 2 favorite products, particularly maybe ones that you have your own results with. If not, pick the 2 that you love. For example, my story is primarily Skinny Coffee, Chocolate Greens, and the Cleanse. Those are just the 3 products that personally I live, breathe them. I blow it up. If you post everything all day, people aren't going to see. They're going to see the Cleanse twice, the coffee twice, the hair, skin, nails twice. Pick one thing and blow it up every single day, and it will be in
like
their
a week. Like do 1 or 2 products a week.
Yep. So that's our goal for
you for the next day.
Pick 2 to 3 products and focus on those products this month and selling those products and become experts on those products. Doesn't matter what it is, but be an expert on your 2 to 3 favorite products.
Right. So just ending it. You are a mass enroller. You're a mass distributor. Okay. Write down your goals and you're going to kill it. All right. You are. Believe in yourself. Speak it to life. Speak it to life. I'm going Emerald.
Absolutely.
Andrea's going Ruby. We have people going Ruby. We have people going almost gonna go Diamond. Okay, like
Woo!
We need to speak it to life every single day. You have to say it. I am worthy of this. I am worthy of being a mass distributor. I'm worthy of enrolling these customers. I'm worthy of this money because I worked hard for it. Okay, you're not bugging people. You're changing lives. Whenever you feel we were listening to this, it might cut me off. If you feel bad about messaging, you don't have your why. If you feel bad about messaging, you don't have your why. I need to message. I need to live here. or else I'm gonna get kicked out if I can't pay my rent. Okay? Have your why and stick with it. That's why